Good morning, everyone. My name's Amelie. You may remember me from last year as head girl. I thought, before I start my speech, I could tell you a bit about myself. Hockey is my favourite sport. I love baking. I really enjoy singing. And I have blonde hair and blue eyes. And I'm also neurodiverse. Being neurodiverse is just one of the many things that make up my identity as a person. Just like how I love singing also makes up part of who I am. You don't have to answer, but raise your hand if you know what neurodiversity is. Okay. That's quite a good number of you. That's really good because awareness is so important. And for those of you who don't know what it means that my brain works a bit differently to other people's brains. It's not that my brain is less capable than others' brains. It just means that I process information in a different way to most people. There are many different types of neurodiversity. I have dyslexia. This means spelling and reading are hard for me. I also have slow processing. Like how it sounds, it means that it takes me longer to understand information than others. I also have attention deficit disorder, or ADD. The way I would describe ADD would be that it's like having 20 televisions on in your brain. You need to focus on one, but the noise from the other televisions can lead me to lose concentration, get distracted, or zone out. I didn't know I was neurodiverse until I was diagnosed in year 7. I was finding school hard, feeling overwhelmed, and I didn't understand why things seemed just so much more difficult for me than others. I had a meeting with an educational psychologist, and we did lots of fun activities together, and she explained to me why I was finding school so challenging. Although it was a lot to take in at first, it was also such a relief, because at last I finally understood what my challenges were, and why I was finding school and concentration so challenging. I then started LS, or Learning Support, with the amazing Mrs. Barker. Starting LS, I went into it thinking that we would simply be going over things I maybe didn't understand in lessons. But that isn't what LS is about at all. LS has taught me so many different learning techniques and strategies that don't just help me in the classroom, but in real life situations too. Learning Support built up my confidence and helped me to feel brave enough to ask questions or for help when I didn't understand. LS has helped me learn in a way that suits my brain. Being neurodiverse hasn't held me back. In fact, I've taken what I've learned here at St Andrews, using LS, with me into my lessons at Bradfield College. Of course, I am loving my drama and my singing, but I am now really enjoying maths, which I never thought I would say. And I'm currently 10th in my year for physics, which I never saw coming. So I have a lot to be thankful to the LS department for. Approximately 15% of the UK are neurodiverse. That means that about 1 in 6 of you could be neurodiverse. It is really common and it's really important we talk about it, except that it's a part of a lot of people's identities and work together to better understand that we are all different. And that's what makes us all amazing. Thank you.